In ancient times, God built a monument at the dawn of creation. He hallowed and blessed those moments of rest, that day of complete veneration. That pillar he made, not of stone but of time. The hours were sacred, the idea divine, and the morning stars sang, for joy they did shine and shout that first week of creation. And lest they forget, he made angels' food fall down from the sky on all days but one, and he wrote it down for the sake of us all among the 10 rules on the stone. Those rules about murder and stealing and lying, engraving with blazing finger, defying whoever in heaven or hell should endeavor to change the commandments he wrote. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are those who keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. Then came God's own Son to show us the way. He hallowed that same Sabbath day, the pure Lamb of God, as our soil he trod. In God's perfect will he did stay, till heaven and earth shall indeed pass away. Not one dot or one dash will be changed, he did say. The apostles of old kept and honored, we're told, the same law that their master obeyed. For 300 years after our Savior died and arose from the grave and ascended on high, the Christians respected the law and the stone, the one written with finger divine. But then came the day, Constantine was his name, the emperor who over Rome did reign, tore down the old landmark, the pillar of God, and erected the day of the sun. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are those who keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. As millennia passed, the memory of God's pillar of time was slowly erased by the ceaseless waves of generations of human traditions and days. But God called his people out from among them to point to his word and light up the darkness and restore the knowledge of his special covenant preserved from the dawning of time. Lest you think that the crowds can't be wrong today, remember the crowd in a land far away, the mob who blindly rejected their king, and the pride of the priests and their deadly sting, as the jealous lying accusations they bring, and they murder their humble Messiah. The beast left its mark on the pages of time, pushed a heathen day in place of the divine, thought to change times and laws, the laws that God's finger engraved on the tables of stone. Those who oppose it, it tramples and kills. That city that sits on 7 hills, that mark it causes small and great to receive on forehead or hand. water indeed. It cares not whether you're really deceived or just afraid, and so follow its lead. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are those who keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. Remember, if you love me, keep my commandment. Remember, if you love me, keep my commandment. Remember. Here is the patience of the saints.